I understand you want a thoughtful reflection on a quiet desert life with your wife. Here's a contemplative piece for you. The desert stretches endlessly in all directions, a vast canvas of sand and stone beneath an infinite sky. In this solitude, far from the clamor of cities and the endless demands of modern existence, there stands a small house, modest and unassuming, built from the very earth that surrounds it. The walls are sun-baked and weathered, bearing witness to countless seasons, yet they stand firm against the wind and time. This is not a palace, not a monument to wealth or ambition, but simply a shelter, a refuge where two souls have chosen to make their peace with the world. The evening sun descends slowly toward the horizon, painting the desert in shades of amber and rose. The heat of the day begins to release its grip, and a gentle coolness rises from the sand. There is no hurry here, no clock demanding attention, no schedule fragmenting the hours into obligations. Time moves differently in the desert, measured not by minutes, but by the arc of the sun, the phases of the moon, the changing quality of light. In this rhythm, there is a kind of freedom that the busy world can never know. Inside the small house, life is simple. The furnishings are few but sufficient. A table worn smooth by years of use, chairs that know the shape of the bodies that rest in them, a bed where dreams come easily beneath hand-woven blankets. The kitchen holds what is needed and nothing more. Meals are prepared without haste, eaten in companionship. The taste of bread and water somehow richer here than any feast in a crowded hall. There is contentment in this simplicity, a recognition that abundance is not measured by accumulation, but by the fullness of each moment. The silence of the desert is not empty, but alive with subtle sounds. The whisper of wind across the dunes, the distant cry of a bird, the soft rustle of desert grass in the evening breeze. At night, the stars emerge in their millions, a luminous tapestry stretched across the velvet darkness. Sitting outside, beneath that vast display, two people rest together, their hands intertwined, their hearts beating in quiet synchrony. Words are often unnecessary. After so many years together, understanding flows without speech, a language deeper than any tongue. The suffering that life brings has not passed them by. The desert itself is a teacher of hardship, with its scorching days and its merciless demands for resilience. But suffering here takes on a different character. It is not the suffering of endless striving, of competition and disappointment, of dreams perpetually deferred. It is the suffering inherent in existence itself, the aches of aging bodies, the memories of those who have departed, the knowledge that all things must pass. Yet even this suffering is met with acceptance rather than resistance. In the desert, there is nowhere to hide from truth, and so truth becomes bearable, even beautiful, in its honesty. Confidence grows in such a place, not the confidence of ego or achievement, but the deeper certainty that comes from living in alignment with what is essential. Each day brings its tasks, and each task is met with steady hands and a calm mind. Water must be drawn, food must be prepared, the house must be maintained. These are not burdens, but expressions of care, ways of honoring the gift of life and the blessing of companionship. There is dignity in this work, a nobility that no title or position could confer. The relationship between husband and wife becomes, in this environment, the axis around which everything else turns. Without the distractions of society, without the intrusions of technology and entertainment, they meet each other fully, completely, in each moment. There are disagreements still, for they are human, but even conflict is approached with gentleness, with the understanding that their partnership is more precious than any argument. They have weathered storms together, literal and metaphorical, and each trial has woven their lives more tightly together. In the open fields surrounding their small house, the desert blooms briefly when rain comes. Flowers emerge from what seemed like barren ground, a testament to the hidden vitality that waits beneath the surface. These moments of unexpected beauty are celebrated with quiet joy, reminders that life persists and renews itself even in the harshest conditions. They walk together among the blossoms, their steps slow but purposeful, their eyes bright with appreciation for this temporary gift. As the years accumulate, as the body grows frailer and the steps become more measured, there is no fear in this decline. It is simply another season, another phase of the journey that began long ago. They have built something together that transcends the physical, a bond that death itself cannot diminish. When the final sunset comes, it will be faced with the same calm acceptance that has marked all their days, knowing that they have lived truly, loved deeply, and found in each other and in this vast desert home a completeness that the frantic world never suspects exists.